What is good, guys, and let's hunt for monsters. Today we're gonna take a look at the Revoltech Rathalos Hunter. This can be seen from Monster Hunter. If you're not familiar with that, yeah, me too. Well, basically you hunt for different kinds of monsters and use their parts to make weapons and armor. Well, at least that's what I know. The painting and sculpting of this figure is amazing, giving a nice effect of a worn out armor. The weathering and rust on the metal parts adds definition that this hunter is no joke. This knight with a design based on Rathalos makes this figure even more badass. The spikes and scale effects on the rest of the armor shows a wyvern-like look. My only problem with the Revoltech figure is the big ball joints. You see, the whole figure has clicky-clacky joints, which is basically called a Revoltech joint. So you will really experience this kind of joint everywhere onto the figure, and also swivel here and swivel here. And I do mean all the bends, twists, and everything are Revoltech joints. That's why when you pose it, some angles are not that good. And speaking of posability, let's get into that. So yes, the head goes up and down, and clearly enough you can see the base of the neck also moves up and down. So most of the Revoltech joints, you will see them kind of slouching, I don't know. And for the face, it can also have a joint here, but it's quite loose for some reason. But you can see there's a very small Revoltech joint there. And I do mean everything here are Revoltech joints. And for the shoulder, you can see that the shoulder pad can move up and down like that, and a bit of rotation since there's a Revoltech joint again. And clicky-clacky shoulder. There's a swivel there, so you can move the arm 360 without any much force. But I'm kind of scared of moving everything around there. So yes, there's a swivel there. There's also swivel here and swivel down there. There's an elbow bend, but let's just find the right angle there. So there's an elbow bend there. And surprisingly, this is no Revoltech joint, but this has a peg for the wrist. And for the torso, has a Revoltech joint there, very big Revoltech joint that can go up and down like that, and a little bit of rotation, no real side to side, but crunches can really have it. And for the skirts here, a little bit of joint here and there, and big side skirts that may be considered as a back skirt, I don't know. Has a joint here and joint here also that can bend here for the back skirt, or maybe the tail can go up like that, down like that. And for the legs, it's quite tricky because you need to swivel the joint here first so you can move it out like that. But if you want it forward, you need to really stretch out like that. And it's kind of scary, but if you get the hang of it, there's no real problem. And there's also swivel here onto the knee there, and knee here. And there's a really nice Revoltech joint, really nice bend. And goes down like that, up like that for the ankle there. And there's a toe action here. And really nice pivots for dynamic poses. Articulation is superb, even though it can be awkward sometimes. Just make sure that you will post this one dynamically, since it's meant to be posed like that. Now for the accessories, it comes with a sword and shield, and both are beautifully designed. The sword shows very nice gradient colors, and the shield is savage. Usually from Revoltech figures, you will have very nice sets of hands and a stand. They even provided extra Revoltech joints just in case you break one. Very nice, Revoltech! Also, you will get an effect part for the foot. It kinda adds more definition to the figure's pose. Finally, you're gonna get this awesome giant sword. I know most of you will say that this must be posed with the figure holding it, but for me, I prefer it being held on its back. Or maybe I'm just crazy. Definitely get this kit if you're a fan of Rathalos armor. Or if you love just like that with the Wyvern look armor. If this figure looks astounding for your taste, you might want to play that game too. Shit, I myself might play it. And never mind. So yes, thanks to Paul for providing this kit. Trust me, he really has good taste in collecting stuff. So that's it guys, I hope you liked this video. Give it a like and a comment and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Ah!